Hi everybody. I know that I have some longer um, language and pod videos on here. I just want to kind of make a couple short ones that go over language and that go over pod and the areas of pod and what it is and relate the two back and forth. So during this video, I want to talk a little bit about language development, and I want to show you how that relates to pod. So we all know that when we're born, as soon as we come home, or as soon as we're born, we hear people talking to us all the time. They talk to us about everything we did. So we, in turn, learn by hearing that. So the same thing happens with pod. As we, adults, are modeling for our kiddos, we are modeling everything we're doing. We're modeling about what they are doing, about things that are fun, about things that are not fun, about being in trouble, about everything. If we're modeling all those things, we're doing the same that our parents, our family did for us when we were little, and we were able to absorb that and then begin to use it. And we used verbal language. Now our kiddos who are being introduced to pod that we're modeling for all the time, they're using aided language. So this is them being able to use someone else to help them express their own thoughts, I should say. Because in pod, some of the best things about it are that our students are able to tell us their own needs and wants, and they're using words that we didn't give them, that they have been able to come up with on their own. One big thing that really hit home with me was that there's a lot of people that think that students should only work on certain things at school, or only during lunch, or only during fun times. This is something that should be happening all the time, just like verbal language. It's happening all the time. It's a little harder because we're carrying something around and we're learning it ourselves. But in order for our students to learn it, we need to be doing it all the time. So this is what this slide says that I can't really show you right now. But it says, by 18 months old, we are exposed to 4,380 waking hours of verbal expression. We're listening to that many hours of words so that we're learning them. And then by 9 to 12 years old, we become proficient in English language. We've been immersed in it and we're practicing it. We have about 36,500 waking hours using and listening to the language. Now, to get to the same level as an 18-month-old, our students who only use pod during speech, or only use it during 20 minutes in a week, or a certain amount of time, not using it all the time, to get to that 18-month period, it'll take 84 years. So, that alone should be telling us that we need to be modeling for our kiddos all the time, at school, at home, during all parts of our day, when you go to the grocery store, when you're at grandma's house, anywhere. The more that we model, the more that our students learn.